Mr. Reid.
That's right, guys, I did blow them all. Form an orderly line, we're gonna kick this show off right here. I'm glad I got back in time. I actually just flew in yesterday from Alberta, that little slice of paradise, if any of you guys are familiar. I'm from Calgary, actually. If you're not familiar, Alberta is the land of mountains, prairies, and teenage pregnancy, so right on. Fun fact, though, so we learned in this show, 20% of people in Alberta don't have a high school GED. Sad, right? And 100% of those people without a GED have an STD. So, correlation, science, right? When I was in Alberta, actually, I was lucky enough to go up to Fort McMurray. Has anyone been there? You know, that little budding metropolis? Woo! If you've been there to Fort McMurray, you've seen the sights. There's two of them. One is the tar sands oil refinery. The other is the woman. There's one. Her name's Teresa. She works at the liquor store. So, yeah, they actually have also the highest rate of sexually transmitted diseases, probably from Teresa. They have some next level shit there. Like, we have HIV. Up there, they have HIZ. That is like twice as deadly and half the fun. No one wants that shit. But the reason why I went back was because my older sister had a kid. So I'm the proud new owner of a nephew, which is kind of sweet. I actually did absolutely the bare minimum of creating life there, so I just sent my sister a card, that was it, but thanks. No, I actually have two other nephews, so now I have a set of three, which is nice. I have a blonde, a brunette, and this one was a ginger. So that's a one-up right there. It's like I'm collecting shitty Beanie Babies, you know? Like, if I was, the ginger would probably be my Princess Diana bear, because that's rare. If anybody's been on eBay in 1999, that goes for a lot of money, so let's do it. But even weirder than that, I have my other sister just got married, and her husband's black. So there's a 50-50% chance that I might have a mulatto nephew, which would blow your friggin' mind. Like, I would have a United Nations of nephews. Like a UNFU, as it were. That's spelled out. That's not United Nations. Fuck you. That's nephew, just so you guys know. But even crazier than that, imagine that even my other sister has another kid. One day, maybe I'll even have like a Palestinian nephew. And then when I have all my other nephews, I'll play with them over here, and he can just observe. By the way, I watched CNN while I was taking a crap. That's the most topical joke you'll have all night, so back to the fart jokes. But no, I have my nephews, which is sick. Which now for a comic, you can literally do anything with that. I can make fun of anything. Like if you guys heard the one about the gay Portuguese sailor. You probably haven't because I haven't made it up yet, but when I do, it won't be racist. Because I might have a homosexual Portuguese fisherman nephew. That's hoping for that one. Why I went to Alberta actually was not just for the nephew, I went to help out my sister. She runs the family business, and since she was squirting out a kid, she couldn't really do that. I've watched The Facts of Life, that's all I know about pregnancy, so. But I went back and I ran the family business, which is like a trailer repair shop for oil and gas. Weird, right? In Alberta, crazy. But I went back there and a 25-year-old guy, I had to manage 45-year-old, socially retarded, mechanically inclined men and their problems. Like I was herding cats. If one cat was an alcoholic, and the other cat you had to fire because it was masturbating while it was working. I wish that was a joke that actually happened. I fired a human being because they decided to masturbate during work hours. Mr. Mittens was cranking one off in the bathroom next to my office where we share a 6-inch wall. Not the smartest thing in the world. And even grosser than that, I work at a shop where you're working with oil and grease and all this kind of crazy shit. And knowing this guy, he's always making good life choices. Let's go in the bathroom on my break. He never washed his hands. That's disgusting. Which was also a benefit for me because I caught him clean-handed. That's how I knew what he was doing. That also is a true story. It's disgusting. But that's not even my best employee. My other one, we'll call him Gary because that's his real name. I don't give a shit. He's in Calgary. Who cares? So Gary would have this weird thing where he'd come up to me for like regular, everyday questions, but then he would drop a hot-ass life bomb on me where I didn't know how to ever react. He's like, hey, Gare, can I get your time cards from you? And he's like, yeah, they're right here. So, my wife left me. Cool, Gary? Like, I don't know how to respond to that shit. I've got like 3 serious girlfriends. I don't deal with that kind of crap. And on a side note, I saw his wife. To put it in perspective, she's like a Hamilton 2. Like, he was shooting at the bottom of the barrel there. But everyone, you gotta say inspirational shit. Like, there's more fish out in the sea. It's all good, Gary, but for him, it's like snails in a pond or whatever. But that was the case. And that wasn't the only other time. He walks up to me the other day, like a week after that one. He's like, yeah, man, here's my time cards again, man. So I found a new lady. I was like, cool, Gary. I'm kind of busy working on my computer. He's like, yeah, she's a real minx. And he grabbed my doorway like this, dead serious, in his coveralls and just kind of stroked it. It's like, cheers. Tell me more, Gary. It's like, yeah, I met her at the local bar. Her name's Marilyn. Winner, winner, right there. Chicken dinner, lady. And he's like, yeah, it works out real good because she's in my trailer park as well. Again, check that one off on the Match.com list. Right there, you know. It was convenient for him because she was only 3 Camaros over, which was awesome. And even talking about that, he's like, yeah, and I'm not even going to sugarcoat this because this is how he talks to me as his boss. He's like, yeah, it's real convenient. I can just hop over there during the weekend to get my dick wet. This is an employee. After I deal with the phantom wanker, I now have this guy in my office. I don't want to do this stuff. So I gladly left home. And that, to you guys, is Alberta in a nutshell. So don't ever visit. Gary's on the sign for tourism. I wouldn't go back. But no, I don't mind Alberta. It was nice. To even kick it off on a better note, when I was back there, I got a new phone. Woo! Yeah. That's right, iPhone 5, everybody. Signed a 3-year contract. So for all you ladies, that's a commitment right there. I'm locked in. Who knows? But when I went back there, I thought it would be normal. I was like, well, they have phones, they have everything else. But I bought it, and I was like, well, I need a phone cover, because I drop my phone all the time. And the guy said, yeah, we have one. This was the phone cover that they had in Alberta. If you guys can't see it in the back, I'm not surprised, because it is camouflaged with Real Tree trademark camo. Breathe that in right there. And I made the mistake of asking the guy, what is this for? To which he curtly replied, hunting. As if I'm the asshole in that exchange. When are you ever out in the woods? Ever, as a hunter, just like, hi Larry, let's kill some deer and shit. And he's like, yeah, let's do it. And this actually worked out perfectly. There's a dead deer on the wall, so this is going to be so much better to imagine. So, yeah, I got like a 6-point buck, but bzz, bzz. Hold on a second. Hello? Yeah, I'm out hunting with Larry over there. Yeah, I got a buck in my sights. Yeah, I got 3 bars. Why can't you hear me? I'm out in the woods, goddammit. Oh, it just spooked, you son of a bitch. Oh, God. Larry, I lost the deer again. Yeah, it was the goddamn cell phone. He saw the apple sign. You know deers don't like shiny apple signs. What are we going to... And Larry's like, I got some. Why don't we camouflage the shit out of the back of your phone? He's like, you goddamn right, Larry. We're going to camouflage the shit out. But what if it's too camouflage and other hunters think I'm some kind of deer with cell phone capabilities? They're going to shoot at me. And he's like, I got the solution. Orange on the front. Just so people know. So it's classy, right? No! No one does that shit. Who still hunts anyways? We all know what hunting is. It's an excuse that a closeted homosexual male tells his wife so he can go make out with his friend in the woods. We've all seen the documentary Brokeback Mountain. I'm not making this up, am I? That's fact. That's what they do. We have food in the grocery stores. Like, if I came up to you and I was like, you want to go get some ice cream? And you're like, yeah, let's go to Dairy Queen. Let's do this. And I'm like, no. We're going to dress up like trees. We're going to go out into a field, and we're going to wait for a cow for 6 hours. When that some bitch walks up, we're going to milk it in 5 days. We got ourselves some Frosties, baby. No, that shit doesn't happen. There's no reason why this has... Some guy made like $1 million off camouflaging cell phones for the avid hunter. It's bullshit. A real idea for millions of dollars, and bear with me for cell phones, and I've never seen an app for this, is this. An application for men who text during the day, and the application changes what you send to your girlfriend into what you should have sent to your girlfriend. Like this, I'll read some examples off here for right now. Imagine if I sent to someone and I wrote, lol, LOL, simple. That's what I thought. No, what I should have wrote was, I can't believe that is hilarious. Your cat Steven ate food not in his bowl, but on next to his bowl? Please tell me more stories about all your cats and your friends' cats. I would love to hear it. That's perfect, that's a winner. Or like another goes like, instead I send, how was your day at work? What I should have sent was that bitch Sharon doing her thing again at the copier? I bet her and Therese are just wearing that dirty perfume you hate. Come back home and regale me with the stories of all your office assholery. No! Or my personal favorite is the end of the night text. I'm wasted, you down, question mark. Pretty innocent, I would say. What I should have said was, I'm intoxicated by the moments that we don't spend together. I hope that I can come to your place and we can talk maybe about the future and what we are as a couple. Love, in brackets, only though it's been 2 weeks, Roy. Flawless, that's $1 million idea. Thank you guys, I'm Roy Reid, that's my tag.
Roy Reid, ladies and gentlemen.